Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we're on Monday Night Raw after Money in the Bank. And we start, as always, with the pre-show, where we have American Alpha defeating the Ring Kings. This is basically American Alpha just lost their tag team title match. I need to give them a win just to put their momentum back on the right path. Next up we have Jack Swagger losing to Samoa Joe. Just want to give Samoa Joe a few wins because there's plans for him later in the night. And there is plans for Swagger as well in the future. Next up, New Day. This is my New Day tag team now. Xavier Woods and Rocky Romero. They defeat the Ascension. I've added Rocky Romero to play 4-man for New Day, but Kofi and Big E are currently venturing into singles competition as Kofi did win Money in the Bank last night. And in the last match, this was just to see how good these two work together. Dean Ambrose defeats Kofi Kingston. And you can see Dean Ambrose is 95. They lack psychology, which is a bit disappointing, but they could have some good matches if I decide to cash in early. In the main show, we have Dean Ambrose coming out, stating how he's beaten Roman Reigns and he doesn't have to deal with that problem anymore because Roman Reigns is not allowed another title match while Dean Ambrose is champion. When Kurt Angle interrupts, saying that he's got a lot of attitude and he wants that title shot next. Triple H comes out and states that will happen. We'll have a contract signing later tonight. So it will be Dean Ambrose, Kurt Angle at the next pay-per-view. And Kofi Kingston comes out just to tease that he's holding the briefcase and that they both need to watch their backs. So we're going to put that straight in. We got a while to book this match. We've got about 6 weeks for the next Raw pay-per-view. So we've got lots and lots of time to build this up. So that's match 1, readily booked straight from the opening. Obviously I would have probably made that Kurt Angle Jericho number 1 contenders match, but because of Jericho's injury we were stuck really. The Certified G's defeat Crime Time. Yeah, they're going places. It could be a dominant tag team. They cut a promo on Epico and Primo, telling them they need to watch their backs as well because they are the tag team title Money in the Bank holders, and the usual stuff that these two go through. But then after the promo, Harper Rowan, Connor and Victor attack Big Cass and Enzo. Nobody really knows why. In another match that was a bit of a shock, Heath Slater defeats Neville, where Tyson Kidd turns on Neville. Not yet. And the rest of the social outcasts beat down. Tyson Kidd tries to make the save again, but was late. It's building up that Tyson Kidd isn't going to save Neville. And I'm going to turn Tyson Kidd and I'm going to have got a load of people in the mid card that I want to use, and like the high flyers all for see who the best high flyer is. The Usos defeat the Shining Stars. Yeah, I'm going to go for this as the next challengers for the tag titles. Not 100% who's going to win, but Triple H books the tag team title match between these two. Yes, I know we're going quite ahead of ourselves with the pre-bookings, but the sooner you get these booked in, the sooner we can start building up to the pay-per-views. I can start filling in some of the smaller matches. The Miz gets somebody to come out dressed as Roderick Strong, basically taking the piss out of Roderick, continuing their little rivalry. They will probably have some form of match again in the future to end it, but Sami Zayn interrupts and defeats The Miz. At the moment, I've put Sami Zayn in this storyline. Don't really know where to use him at the moment other than this. Kevin Owens defeats TJ Perkins. Just very simple. Two good workers. Kevin Owens, easy win for him. But post-match, Justin Gabriel floors Kevin Owens, holding the title high, symbolising that he wants that his #1 contenders match, which I'll also book in for this pay-per-view. I didn't know when to put this match really. It was sort of stuck in limbo because I'd made my money in the bank, and Kevin Owens probably retain until I can find someone I think needs that mid-card push. Obviously Kevin Owens defeated The Rock last night. Dolph Ziggler defeats Triple H with a quick roll-up. It's a nice simple shock win really. And then Triple H calls out his goons. Triple H has aligned himself with the Wyatts and the Ascension to beat down Dolph Ziggler. It's all I can really think of to do with Ziggler for the next couple of weeks. And I want to push both of these tag teams. I want two good heel tag teams, other than the Shining Stars. So free, if you want. I'm going to try and push these two through the roof as a tag team, and with a new leader, because Bray Wyatt released them into the wild. Our main event, which was a bit of a surprise how good it was, Roman Reigns defeats Luke Harper with a spear. Not enough selling being shown, but still, an 82 is very good. And Roman Reigns gets attacked. It's meant to be the other way around, but Samoa Joe attacks Roman Reigns. And when we have the contract signing between these two, Kurt Angle couldn't compete on tonight's show due to an injury that he got in his match with Joe. Nothing serious, just a couple of days. The day after, you can't do much. And this show could actually get me a B+. 84, that's brilliant really. The last 3 segments surprised a lot. But I'm going to go with Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe. Probably to give Roman a win, because Joe's moving forward. And again, I haven't got enough good mid-card heels, and I don't have enough good face main eventers. That's the problem. I've got Reigns, I've got Angle, and Ziggler at times, but I've got to try and push Big E and Kofi further up, and then I've got to push some of the lower. I've got too many faces in the mid-card, so I need to turn a few people, as in Kid's going to be the first one to go. And potentially offer a few trades, because I know another show's got a good load of heels but not enough faces. So I'll go back to the main screen and see how the world received Raw. And we're back to the main screen, and as you can see, Raw got received excellent, seems to have struck gold. We'll head to this main screen to see what the negotiations are. Adam Cole was a pay rise, he's only been here a couple of months. You can have a minor one. As you can see on here, and there's negotiations with Matt Striker. I need a new commentator because JR's going to retire. It's disappointing. Let's see what we have. The usual. Zack Sabre Jr. wants to be called up. So does Joel Hall. Curtis Axel moaning that he's losing. I'll have a look at those two guys in developmental. Joel Hall is in his rookie year as an announcer. No popularity. Where's it announcing his average? Is it worth trying him? I'm going to hold him back for a bit longer. Zack Sabre Jr. He's only got like a rating of 20 skills wise. He is great as a skills person. Do we call him up yet, or do we leave him for a little bit longer? Because I have to figure out which show to put him on as well. So you can see he's getting better at bits and bobs. Physical. He's got better stamina since joining us. But otherwise, where could we use this guy? He's going to probably be a face, isn't he? He's got a lot popular. We could probably work something out, but I need him to be a heel if he comes up to Raw. See how these new storylines have gone. The Wyatt Invasion's going pretty solid. The IC title's doing well. This one is the one where I just put all of the almost mid-carders in a big storyline to see who's any good. 65 for that. That's solid. Tag team titles and the world title. It's going to keep Kofi in there just because of the Money in the Bank situation. Who is hot and who is not? Jay, Apollo, Bad News, Bray and AJ. And nobody new on that. Nothing special on these, is there really? Nobody new. So that's going to end today's episode, and I'll be making my Zack Sabre Jr. decision by the time we come back to Raw. Thank you for watching.